Use the binomial theorem to expand x plus 3 over x to the power 4, simplifying each term of the expansion. The coefficient of x squared in the expansion of 1 plus 2x to the power n is 760. Given that n is a positive integer, find the value of n. So let's have a look at this then. So use the binomial theorem in the first part then. So here, what have we got? We've got x plus 3 over x to the power 4. Let's take an x out first and try and simplify it slightly. So that would be, take an x out of the bracket, it would be 1 plus 3 over x squared, wouldn't it? All to the power 4, which is equal to then x to the 4 times 1 plus the 3 over x squared to the power 4. So let's use the binomial theorem then. So it's 1 plus n x, so 4 3 over x squared, plus n minus 1, so that's 4 times 3, times x squared, 3 over the x squared over 2 factorial, plus n minus 1, n minus 2, isn't it? And then it's x cubed over 3 factorial, plus n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3. So it's 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times the x to the 4 over 4 factorial. And there's our series then. And we need to close the brace at the end here. So that equals x to the 4 times by 1 plus 12 over x squared, plus 2 goes into 4 twice, 2 3s are 6, there's a 3 squared here which is 9, so we've got 6 9s are 54 over x squared is x to the power 4, isn't it? So let's just check that again. That's 9, 27 times 2 is 54. Next one, the 3 factorial will cancel with these 2. We'll be left with 3 cubed is 27 times 4, which is 108. Tap it in the calculator if you need to. Over x to the squared and then cubed is power 6, power u times. So again, these cancelled. It's just 3 cubed times 4, which is 108. So that's 27 times 4. And then when you cube the bottom part, it's x to the power 6, isn't it? Then the next one, the 4 factorial, and these will cancel. We've got 3 to the 4, which is the same as 9 squared, which is 81, over x squared to the power 4, which is x to the power 8. Close this brace then, and now we can run the x to the power 4 through the terms. So we get x to the 4, expanding the bracket, plus 12x squared, because the two of the x's will cancel, of course, plus 54, plus 108 over x squared, plus 81 over, and the x to the 4 on top, we just get x to the 4 underneath. So there's our series expansion for the terms in the sequence. That's it. Okay, so that's part A. Now part B then. So here we've got coefficient 1 plus 2x to the n is 760. Find n. So we've got 1 plus 2x to the n. The coefficient of x squared, okay, will be, so part B then. Let's just write that out. We've got 1 plus 2x to the n, and it's easy just to write that out here. That would be 1 plus n times x, plus, and then we want n minus 1, don't we? This is the coefficient of x squared, times the x, which is 2x squared, over 2, factorial, plus dot dot dot. And now we're told that this coefficient of this term here of x squareds is 760. So let's have a go at that then. So what is this term? It's here. What have we got? We've got n minus 1 times, this would be 2x squared. 2 squared is 4, over 2 is 2. That equals 760 then. That's the coefficient of x squared. So move the 2 from times to divide, and we get n squared minus n when we expand this bracket first. 760 over 2 is 380. Move that over to minus 380. That equals 0. 380 is 38 times 10, or 19 times 20, and that's the one we wanted, isn't it? Because there's a difference of 1. So we can factorize n. What have we got then? And then n. It's going to be 19 times 20. This is a minus, so we need a minus here and a plus here, equals 0. So that tells us that n equals 20. Because n is a positive integer.